phenomenon. Diamonds in my teeth, I got a lot of shine. Running up the number, that's a lot of crime. Try to take it from me, must be out your mind. Lot of sun, smoky in the air, that's a lot of pine. Pockets running over with the dollar sign.
Today's shoot, going to be doing a bit of a basketball themed shoot with Nat. The idea is to get a range of different shots using different lenses, and we've come to this really cool location here at the top of Adelaide. You can kind of see the city down there. So we're just going to be using all the surrounding area here, and we might even head into the grass a little bit and get a few shots in there. So we'll be lining up a few different shots with probably the 14 to 24 Sigma 35mm to try and get a few of those establishing shots, and then probably the 85mm to get a bit of depth and compression. So we'll be lining a few shots up. The good thing about shooting on a basketball court is you've got lines everywhere, so you can use them as leading lines into your shot. All right, so we're shooting with Nat today, and I'm just going to introduce her.
Hello, I'm Nat. This is my second time shooting with Jake, so it's just a vibe. We always choose different locations and different types of photos, and yeah, we'll show you what we're gonna produce.
Unreal. So yeah, we're just gonna be getting some like basketball themed shots at the moment. We're just lined up here shooting back. The sun's coming down a little bit harsher now, but we're actually using that to our advantage. That's outrageously fit, so she's got unreal abs, so we're trying to get that. So as she reaches up to shoot for the hoop, we're getting that core shot. So it looks great at the moment, and we'll keep it going. The good thing about shooting with a bit of cloud cover like today is pretty much everything's like a giant softbox. So I did bring 2 flashes that I can set up, but I think today we're going to be able to get away with just using natural light, just because it's so nice at the moment. It's not going to be too harsh for the shots, but if we need to get the flashes out, we will. And I'll be filming some behind the scenes just of what we're doing on the GoPro here, and obviously vlogging it all. So hope you enjoy. So for this shot, I've lined it up with Nat sitting here on the floor, as you can see, and I'm going to be shooting on the 35mm. Framed it up so we can get the hoop in the background. Clouds are looking pretty good at the moment as well, so there's not any of that harsh light coming through. The reason we're shooting from this angle is obviously to get the hoop. Otherwise, if you shoot it from top down, it's not really going to look as good. I've also got the Sigma 14 to 24 that we might do a few closer shots with, but at the moment the 35 1.2 is looking pretty neat, so we'll probably keep going with that. All right, so for this shot we put on the 85mm 1.4, and I've been framing it up looking, using like this line as a guide as Nat walks towards. It looks pretty good. We're trying to keep the ball off to the side, that way it's not covering any part of her body. And we've also done a few like shots here sitting down that have come out really good. So I'm just gonna get Nat to do that again as I get off a few more shots, because I'm just trying to get the right footing. All right, so we're just gonna be doing some reverse shots. Nat's just got a basketball Guernsey as well, so we're gonna be kind of using that a little bit differently. Bit of a prop, so that's gonna look pretty cool. So the idea of this is just to shoot from a different angle. I'm gonna be shooting from behind, as pretty much Nat's gonna be sinking some hoops, hopefully. We'll see how we go. But yeah, we'll see how they look. We've just framed up a couple of shots using the leading lines, and we actually had the basketball sitting here on the floor. And so we started with Nat standing her foot on the ball to get a few different shots, and then got her to sort of sit down but use the ball still under her foot. Nat's doing a great job of keeping like moving around and that sort of stuff, so that's super helpful. Now what we're going to try and do is get more of like a stationary sort of portrait from eye level. So I'm going to be shooting on the 85 and going to try and get Nat to like sort of stare down the camera and give it a bit of a gaze. So we'll see how that looks, and yeah, we'll chuck it up. What's done is we have actually just got some shots of Nat in a different top, but she was just doing up her hair. Great suggestion by her to get a few shots as she's putting up her hair. And that kind of like extends her body up a little bit, again, like getting the core shots look really good. And so now we're going to be doing a couple of sitting shots framed up with the hoop on the 35mm. So we're just changing up location for some more shots. Nat's changed into sort of like a more 80s retro type of outfit that's looking pretty cool. So we're going to try and get some shots out here in the paddock. It kind of overlooks the city, looks really neat. The lighting at the moment coming through the clouds looks unreal. So let's frame up a few shots and see how they come out. So we've just finished up our shoot with Nat. We absolutely killed it. Nat's unreal to work with, so it was a pleasure.
And Jake is the best photographer ever, and I just can't wait to see these sneak peeks.
Unreal.
Bye.
Bye.